This is your dose of daily market wisdom with master trader Nick Santiago. Starting from humble beginnings, Nick has been beating the markets for over 2 decades. He shares with you his take on the profitable trades that will have you moving towards financial freedom in no time at all. To see an in-depth review of his track record and much more, go to inthemoneystocks.com. Welcome. This is your daily dose of daily market wisdom with master trader Nick Santiago. I'm Kerry Lutz. Today is 2/25/22, show number 369. Well, the war has started, Nick. I never really thought it was going to. I thought it would be limited, but I guess Putin is sending the West a lesson. It's interesting. He started the war on 2/22/22. What do you think that means for all of those elitists that are into mysticism and everything else?
I can't make much out of that, but it is interesting that there were a bunch of twos there. So, I wonder if he's fired off the first missile at 2:22 a.m. But, it was overdue. It was going to come eventually. Just the way that he did it, though, was very strategic on his behalf, where he really surrounded the entire country. And, this could be the shortest war ever. So we'll see if it ends today. There's a lot of chatter now that China will broker a peace deal. I find that to be a bit ironic. But all in all, I do think that he's going to replace Zelensky, who is the Ukraine president, and he's going to put in his own guy there. And, they'll have a Russian-friendly state. So we'll leave it at that, I guess. But, Putin still got high oil prices. He's still making a lot of money off the commodity spike. And I know they're sanctioning his personal accounts, whatever that's worth. But, this is a guy that's 5 steps ahead of everybody else right now. Yeah,
well, I think, Biden's been playing Chinese checkers and Putin's been playing 4-dimensional chess.
Yeah, I kind of see it the same way. I just think it's, a couple of years ago, Biden said, I'm the only guy that went toe-to-toe with Putin. But this is a complete knockout. I mean, it's an embarrassment again. And I guess it's just a sign of the times.
Yep. It's definitely a sign of the times. That's for sure. So what about markets today?
Yeah, the markets, first of all, the markets had a huge gap down yesterday, and they had a major reversal. So we gapped down below the January 24th lows, and the market staged a massive reversal. In fact, yesterday, the S&P 500 was trading as low as 41.14, and it closed yesterday at 42.88. So today we got follow-through upside, and the markets were very bearish going into yesterday when the official announcement of the war started. And today we're seeing follow through to the upside, and everything is up green on my screen and really across the board. So it's a very good day for markets, and I think they got a little bit more upside to go.
And oil has come down a little bit, eh?
Yeah, oil spiked above $100 yesterday on the back of the news. But once it was known that that basically Putin was in Ukraine and pretty much had the country covered, you did see a sell-off in crude, and today it's down about $1.80 as we speak. Still around $91 a barrel, though. And again, I think they need oil to be above 30, and they make a ton of money. So, again, it got to 100. That's a big whole round number, big psychological number as well. It pulled back from there, and it has pulled back. I think oil could pull back a little bit more if there's some kind of a peace deal, which there looks like there could be today. So, again, we'll see where it goes, but I don't see oil pulling back all that much.
Yeah, well, it was headed higher before there was any war clouds on the horizon.
That's right. Now, the wild card is if Biden would turn around and say, hey, we're going to open up some of these pipelines, we're going to start drilling on federal lands, I mean, then you could send the oil price down. But, this guy's hooked on this Green New Deal, or whatever they call it, the climate change now, I guess it is. But he's hooked on that, so I don't see that happening.
Agreed. Well, gold had quite a run yesterday, and then it got slammed and finished in the red like it's doing today.
Yeah, so, gold was going up on the fear trade, and, it really spiked. It almost, got almost to 1980. I mean, that's a great move. but it was on the fear trade. It's a typical, I don't want to say buy the rumors, sell the news, but that's kind of what it was there for gold. And now gold should start to pull back. Again, if there's more escalation, I think gold is still going to be a safe haven. But my personal opinion right now is that the bigger time frame gold charts are not really ready for that mega surge. But it's been a good run up on the fear trade.
All right. So if there's more escalation of the war, then it could go higher.
Absolutely. And again, the funny thing about this is gold is outperforming crypto now. So gold is now the new safe haven. And, that really wasn't the case a year ago, right? Everybody was saying, oh, crypto is the new gold. But, gold has once again repositioned itself. When fear comes in, people want that hard metal that they could drop on their toe.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's why in the Federal Reserve, in the vault room, they wear these magnesium tips on their shoes. So in case they drop a bar, it won't crush a foot.
Funny story is that years ago, I used to watch Ron Paul when he used to interview Ben Bernanke. And he said, if gold is not money, and Ben Bernanke said it was not money, he said to the Fed chairman, then why does the central banks around the world buy it, including the Federal Reserve? You know what his answer was?
For jewelry, of course.
It was for tradition.
Yeah, tradition. I do remember that, actually.
He said tradition, and I think my coffee, I upchucked it. But I'll never forget when he said that. I couldn't believe it.
That's called disingenuous, man. That's so disingenuous.
He said for tradition, and it always stayed with me. And that was one of the times in my life where I said, I will never sell a single ounce of gold or silver bullion. Now I'll sell the paper products, the ETFs, but I will not sell a single ounce of my silver or gold bullion.
Yeah. Well, you can always count on the Fed to tell you the truth without telling you the truth, right?
Absolutely. And they did that day.
Yeah. I love it. All right. Well, that is it for today. Make sure you go over to Nick's site, inthemoneystocks.com. See how he's been beating the averages for decades. We called this basically what's happened in gold and in cryptos as well. We still don't see it over 40 though, Nick. It's till it breaks that 40, right?
Yeah, it's struggling a little bit, but it lives to fight another day as long as it holds above that 35,000 level. But I will tell everybody this. I'll be doing a little crypto update tonight in my Bullseye video for all of my members. But this is now starting to potentially form another bearish pattern here on the daily chart. So right now it's fine. It lives to fight another day. But again, I'll be talking about that pattern a little bit later tonight.
All right. So the site, inthemoneystocks.com, the Twitter feeds at ITMS, at Nick Santiago01, at Kerry Lutz. Emails are welcome, KL@kerrylutz.com. Nick, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Thank you, Kerry.